Now this thing, it say the microphone is on. So I hope we are here, y'all. We are here, Wellness Wednesdays on Bigo, every Wednesday at 11 a.m. I usually start at 11:10, 11:15 to let a few people get in. Which still takes time for those to get in. But today, here we are again on Wellness Wednesdays on Bigo app. So let's get it started, guys. So today I wanted to talk about basically failure, with those deemed as failures and with those deemed as, tasks that are unfinished or that they didn't get, fully complete. And this topic came up to me because from this week and last week, I've got so many things together. I done planned so many things. So, it's best to plan before executing anything. You want to be able to, make sure you have a plan and you got things to fall back on just in case some things don't work out. So it can take a process because especially if it's something that you don't know, we all go in, some people are scared to start. And some people start like they don't know what they're doing and they just get up and they just go in and they learn they learn as they go. And everybody is different. Hey, nigga, please. Everybody is different. So some people, hey, love, how are you? Some people are a lot different. So I am more of a learn as you go person. So I continue to keep going as things keep I keep learning as I go. So as I keep going, I keep learning things. And when I get started, I don't know so much things. So once I get started, I'm like, okay, I don't fully know what I'm gonna do here, and I don't fully know the steps here, but I'm gonna get started anyway. And as I got started, I kept learning and learning and learning that there was more things that I had to do. So with more things that having to do, I'm just like, okay, let me just sit here and figure this out. So when you don't know what you're doing, it does pushes you back a little bit because you have to figure out, okay, I didn't know that I had to do this. So once I started, I learned that this came up next. So I learned that I had to keep on going and going and going. So some people may get discouraged, and at first I didn't really recognize that. But there was these phone calls, that I kept getting. And these phone calls were saying, hey, are you getting discouraged? Are you getting discouraged? Are you getting discouraged? And I'm like, why are you calling me, asking me if I'm getting discouraged? Why would I be getting discouraged? And she stated, some people get discouraged, when things fail too many times. Some people feel like they're defeated, or they don't want to keep going, or they don't want to have a push, to keep going. So I was just listening, and I'm like, okay, that's not me, but I understood what she was saying. And as it kept going and kept going and kept going, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't feel discouraged, but I know what she meant because people do tend to stop. When something fails, say you took a test. I took a test this last week. I took a test 4 times. 4 times, and I failed every single time that I took the test. Every single time. And the first time it didn't really count for me because I didn't know anything. I just took the test. I absolutely knew nothing at all. I just took the test. And with taking the test, I didn't feel like I was going to pass. I got a great score. Not as great as passing, but it was better than me not knowing anything. Hello, Baba. Welcome back, Chocolate. But then I took the test again. And then I took the test again. And then I took the test again. And before taking the test, there was another project that I already, started or that I was already doing. And I just put it on the back end because I was saying, let me put my dream on what I really am, like my passion, what I'm very passionate about, what I know I'm great at. Let me put it on the back end because someone else is passionate about their dream. So she was passionate about her dream and she pushed, drawed me, into it. And I was very intrigued. And the point of me saying is to show, I took this test so many times because of her excitement, how excited she was about what she was accomplishing. I was excited. I'm like, you know what? I got this going on too. Let me add this on to my plate. Even if you don't add it onto your plate, and it's something that you take on because you want to do it and it don't go right for you, this could work in any instance. So I started to notice, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm failing this test, not because I'm not supposed to be here, but because it's showing me, hey, put this amount of effort into what you're actually trying to do. Because when I was trying to do my website and everything, I was like, okay, it is going to take me a while. Let me try to find, like a quick money or something. So I went and took another course, which took 3 months. 3 months, I took out all my time to put inside of this project. And within that 3 months, I didn't let mine go because I still did my show, but I still let it pass by. So I took that failure, or that me not being able to pass those tests, I took that as in that same amount of effort that you put into that, even though it didn't work out, use that same effort to put in what you actually good at. What you're good at, put that effort into that. And I started sitting there, I'm like, okay, I should be upset. And other people started saying, I should feel discouraged, and it's like, but I don't, because I saw the good in it. Although I did not pass all those tests, it just showed me, hey, listen, you have the work. You can do it. You took 3 months to do an intense course. And although you didn't pass it, you showed yourself that you are capable of doing what you want to do when you want to do it. So when something is not going right for you, you don't stop. Or you don't stop just everything. You don't stop completely. You can either move on or stay where you at. I chose to continue to go back to what I stopped doing. And everyone was saying, oh, you gave up. I personally didn't feel like I gave up, because there was like a bulb in my head. So now I have other people in my head stating that, okay, I feel like you gave this up, and I feel like you chose, something else. But in all actuality, I gave up my dream to choose something else. That was never my dream. So again, failure is up to you. You not going through something is up to you. However you feel, it's up to you. You don't have to take failure as something big that chomp down on you, and now you get up and now you give up on everything. You can't try nothing at all. No, when things fail for you, it's not don't try anything at all. It's get up and try again. Get up and try again. Get up and try again. But in this instance, in my instance, it was a get up and try again, but it was a more of, hey, you have unfinished business. You have a unfinished product. So those of you who have unfinished projects going on as well, go back and finish that project. Okay? Look at the amount of time that you put into every other thing besides your project. Every other thing besides your project. Put that same amount of time into your project, and it will flourish. And I felt it, and I seen it. And at first I was just like, oh my God, I'm giving up. And the story may seem like, like it's all over the place, but in all actuality, it is not all over the place, It just, this week showed me that failure is what you see it as. Everything is what you see it as. Everything is what you see it as. Thank you, Prince. How are you? Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. Everything is how you see it. And I was looking in the opinion of other people's eyes, saying like, okay, you know what? I did take this test. I did came in here. I did invest into it. So maybe I should just, see it through, follow it through, push it out. But it was like, I would have kept pushing out something that wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Thank you. It wasn't for me. And I wanted to do it because of someone else's excitement, but my excitement and my joy came from here. Like, whatever your excitement and your joy is, whatever you're doing, make sure you are happy doing it. Make sure it's something that you want to do. I think personally that some people do a lot of things for money. And if you are that person, that's totally fine. But welcome back, Prince. If you are that person, that's totally fine. But be the person who chooses something that they're happy doing. And that's how my week went. And I just felt like, that was something that I wanted to put out there. Failure is what you make it. And how you see it. And I got up and I'm just doing it. I got up and I don't know. I just started like feeling a little bit free to go back. Now, what I'm doing is we don't want to go back to what's easy, right? If something is too easy, that's not what we want to go back to, because that deems as easy and comfortable. /comfortable. Easy /comfortable. We want to do what's hard. Now, I thought I was going to something easy, but I was still just doing something as hard as my test that I was doing. It was still the same pace, but it was me taking on something else. Don't take on too much. Don't take on too much. Other people take on too much sometimes. Because I know I'm a big believer on trying to have, the 5 incomes from here, the money coming from here, the money coming from here, and the money coming from here. I want it coming from everywhere. But patience is always virtue. Patience and consistency. On my journey, learning patience and consistency is something that's very, very, very big. Your choice, your thoughts, your feelings, patience, consistency. You got to get all of those underneath one umbrella. And once you get those underneath one umbrella, everything starts to make sense. The failure starts to make sense. And then when you end up in a situation and it doesn't work out for you, you never look for the bad in a situation. You don't want to look for a bad in a situation. If you're always constantly looking for the bad in something, you have to start asking yourself, why do I always look for the worst possible outcome? Why can't I find a great outcome out of this? What is it about me that I can't think positive about myself? Because I always say it's your mind, right? If you are not thinking positive about yourself, ask yourself, why are you not doing that? Why are you not thinking positive for yourself? Even if things didn't go right, there's always a good, and no matter when something goes wrong, I promise, it may be hard to find, but you can definitely pinpoint. You can pinpoint it. You'll find it, but you have to allow yourself to give yourself the time. Allow yourself and give yourself the time. Because some people will try to allow themselves, like, okay, I want to do this and I want to do that, but I don't got the time right now. Give yourself the time. We have the time. The time you choose to scroll through Instagram. The time you choose to scroll through Facebook. What's the other things? The time you scroll through, Twitter. The time you use to scroll through TikTok. Sometimes, if you ain't getting paid to scroll and comment, and you ain't getting paid to post, you should be taking that time to yourself. Because it's very important. If Facebook is not going there, post is not going nowhere. I see posts on TikTok, especially on TikTok. I'll go on TikTok and I'll see a post that someone posted from like March 15th. Today. Thank you, friend. I was saying you should be my co-host. Thank you, friend. But every time I record a video, most of my videos, so I have 2 videos on YouTube. And it's so crazy how every video I've recorded, so recently I've also recorded 6 videos. I don't know if I mentioned that too. So on top of not passing my test 4 times, I've recorded 6 videos for 30 minutes, some for 30 minutes. There was like maybe 2 or 3 for 30 minutes, and about 2 or 3 for an hour. All counted up to 6 videos. I had 6 videos and counting to post to my YouTube page. 6 30-minute and hour-long videos. Now, it takes time to do 30 minutes and 1 hour-long videos, to the point where I was doing my 30 minutes and I was excited. But when I seen that it was an hour or 44 minutes, past my 30-minute, I was just like, oh my God, I'm doing it. Like, if I can do the 30 minutes. 30 minutes has become okay, and it's been easy to me. So now I want to be able to talk for an hour and be able to make sense and not be, a run-on sentence. So I recorded these videos, and I took my time to make sure that I had enough space and enough storage to be able to save every video, to be able to post each video once a week, so that the following week, I'm not posting the video that I did this week. I'll be posting a video that I did a couple weeks ago. I lost every single video. I lost every single video. Every single video. And there is no way to get it back. No way to get it back. So it's just like starting over from square one. So, and it's like, for me, it's not a failure. For me, it's more of, I missed some things. Whatever I miss, I need to make sure I don't miss it again. So that's also what I would say about failure. If things don't work out for you, you missed something. There's something that you missed. And the fact that you've seen that you missed something, figure out what you missed. Because as long as you've seen or you notice what you missed, you shouldn't be able to miss again. And if you miss it again, whose fault is that? It's yours. Because it's our plan, it's our project, it's something that we choose to do. So don't look at failure as a bad thing. Look at failure as if I learned my lesson. I learned something today. It don't even have to be a lesson. I learned something today. Look, we could talk about some things, okay? It don't have to be just 11 a.m. I can do 11 a.m. and then we could do the same thing or something different or whatever around the time you get off. Because right now I'm starting off small, but I'm trying to progress, and but I'm doing a learn as you go. So I'm in the process of learning as I'm going, and as I'm going, I want to show people, like, hey, look, no, I made a mistake here, or you thought I was doing good in that video. Every video that I had, the week that I had prior up to that video, to fail as it went. Right, that's what I'm trying to say, because but some people don't notice that. Some people see they fail and I can't do it. That's it. It's over for me. I can't get back up. I tried. It's not for me. It's not working for me. I give up. And it's like, all right, even if that's not for you, don't give up on yourself. Even if that situation for you, if you tried to be a pilot and it didn't work out for you, don't give up on you. Find something that you love. Find something that you're still great at. Find something that you have a passion about. Find something that you have knowledge in. Knowledge, experience, and skills. Find it. You don't have to do just one thing. There's so many things for us out there to do. You don't have to just stay on one thought. There's so many thoughts out there, and everyone choose negative ones. There's so many positive thoughts out there. There's always a chance to win when you lose. Oh, what they call that? This is what I learned in my class. It's a speculative risk. Take a speculative risk for yourself. So win or lose. But if you don't take the risk, you risk losing or finding out anything, or let alone trying to win anything. And the only thing we should be trying to win is ourselves. And the power over ourselves, our own mind, our own thoughts, and our own actions and reactions. Thank you, friend. And thank you for coming, friend. It's every Wednesday. It's every Wednesday. And I want to let people know that I'm not saying that everyone have this issue. If you do know someone with this kind of issue, share this video to them or share this information with them. Not everybody goes through something like this, but there is some people. And I'm trying, friend, to get it out there to teach everybody, like. And I took 3 months away from this. I still was doing my show every Wednesday, but it was still a lot prior to my show that I needed to, do. And this topic today came from how my week went. Every topic that I do is from my week and how my week went. So I'm trying to blog my week and then share it, but put it as knowledgeable points, not as oh my God, I went through this and this happened and this happened. But it's y'all, I did this and this happened. This failed, this ain't go right, that ain't go right. But wait, y'all, look, I figured out something else. And I'm rocking with it. So it's maybe that didn't work out for me, but I think that didn't work out for me because sometimes some things are not supposed to work out for you. Sometimes you're supposed to be right there. You're supposed to be right there just so it does not work out for you. But you have to see, you have to open your eyes. You have to open your eyes to be able to see what it is and why it's not working out for you. Yes, let's listen. Let's talk about it. I need another co-host, I will, so if you do come, I am posting these videos on my YouTube. So if you don't want to be on YouTube, let me know. But most of my lives that I'm recording will be on YouTube.